I am living. We are in 2007 again. Hey besties, and welcome back. We're living in 2007 again. I have a brand new navy sweater from Hollister with the little bird on it that I swear I wanted this in my closet in middle school and high school so bad, but we couldn't afford Hollister. Hollister is selling Henleys again. I'm living. If y'all don't know, I've been having an identity crisis since they announced that One Tree Hill was coming back. And this is not helping my identity crisis. As someone who's been going through an identity crisis and who's been living in 2007 and apparently is going back to 2007 now, thank you mainstream culture for going back to 2007. Let's talk about 2025 trends that I need to die, respectfully, of course. I love beauty and lifestyle content. Y'all know I've been in this game since what, 09? I think like 07 or 08 on my previous channel. This channel, I think I made it in like 09, 2010. I've been part of this community. I've been putting out content. I've been consuming content. I've seen the good and the bad, from beauty to lifestyle to just influencer culture in general. So let's talk about what needs to go away for good. I feel like I say this every single video I put out, but clean girl aesthetic needs to die. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I get clean girl aesthetic in theory. In reality, it's not achievable for most of us. I am an absolute gremlin, a goblin, a disaster, a walking tornado. I also have a cat that is the same. Clean girl aesthetic, fashion, and makeup wise, no, I'm sorry, doesn't work for me. I'm too much of a mess. Clean girl aesthetic home wise, people with clean girl aesthetic homes, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I have a cat. Enough said. You know, of all times, that would have been the time for her to scream cry at my door like she normally does, and it's the one time she doesn't. Like, come on. I genuinely think that clean girl aesthetic might be the most high maintenance and most expensive aesthetic I've ever seen. And it is very particular about who can actually achieve clean girl aesthetic. You need to have glass skin. If you have dry skin like I have, I'm sorry, but you're not going to be clean girl. All the different skincare products, having a slick back for your hair, I could never. I get migraines. I can't pull my hair back very frequently because it will trigger migraines in me. You're spending all this money using all these products, putting all this time and effort to look effortless. Clean girl aesthetic doesn't make sense to me. Plus, as much as they hate to say it, people of color can't achieve clean girl aesthetic because if they do, then they get bashed telling them this isn't clean girl. I hate saying that clean girl aesthetic is racist, but it is. You have to be a skinny white girl to have the clean girl aesthetic. Maya, you're white, you can't call things out for being racist. Why not? Why not? Why can't I check that white privilege and acknowledge that it's racist? Hi, it's called being an ally. Kind of going hand in hand with clean girl aesthetic. Beige influencer apartments. I don't live in a complex. I rent a unit in a multifamily home. I've made that known. So no, it's not super updated with all stainless steel appliances and marble and all white. And I'm glad. My office, when we moved in, we got the okay to paint. I painted the walls pink. I don't live in a beige apartment where everything is beige. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen I'm redoing my apartment. I'm putting fun prints up. I'm getting fun rugs. We love having things that are bright colors. I'm very much leaning into dopamine decor a lot. I need to show off my personality. I love fun things. I don't want to have the same basic beige home everyone else has. Minimalism's gone too far. Like, it's not cozy Pinterest board. It's generic Stepford wives. The Stepford wife aesthetic is played out. People love authenticity. So be your authentic self. Just let people enjoy things. Let people be themselves. Let people enjoy color. Let people enjoy things. We all love a good haul, right? I know I love a good haul. But let's leave haul culture and overconsumption in 2025, shall we? Let's let that die. I'm not talking about like, oh, I went to Ulta, here's the bag of stuff I bought. Or, oh, I went to Target, here's 2 bags that I bought at Target. I'm talking about people that go to Sephora and have like 4 shopping bags. I'm talking about people that are showing hauls that are easily like $700, $800 of things they're never going to go through. I'm talking about people that are showing their shelves filled with Stanley tumblers when you're not ever going to use that many. Genuinely, half the things that you buy, do you use them? Do you like them? Or do you just want to buy them? Don't get me wrong, I've definitely jumped on the bandwagon of if there's a limited edition release, I want to get it. I've definitely been there and been like, let me buy this because it's limited edition. But that's not what I mean. Look at the hauls where people buy 8 different Tree Hut body scrubs. Sweetie, you're doing another haul next week too. You're not gonna go through 8 body scrubs in 1 week. I have at most at a time 2 Tree Hut body scrubs because I'll be using one and then I'll have a backup, so when I use it up, I have another one ready to go. If there's a product that I really love, yeah, I'll get a backup of it, maybe a few backups. I have a few different friends that are beauty professionals, and yes, I'll go to the salon store with them. And for my hair conditioner, I use, instead of an actual conditioner, I use like a deep treatment mask. I'll get a few of those at the salon store because it's literally like half the price it is at Sephora, maybe even less than half the price. And then I use them all up because I do go through it. Okay, really hot take, but these 12-step skincare routines that people keep posting, yeah, no, keep them. Let's let that trend die. Don't get me wrong, I've done the same, but it needs to die. Maybe I'm speaking from a place of privilege because one of my best friends is an esthetician. I've also never been the type to really have breakouts, which again, I'm very blessed, I'm very lucky. But honestly, for most people, washing, moisturizing, and SPF is all they really need. Yeah, if you have dry skin, if you have problem skin, you can add other products in. It doesn't hurt to add in other products. Yes, retinols are supposed to be absolutely amazing. If you want to, once a week or at night before bed, do a 12-step skincare routine, awesome. But don't promote that as being normal and what everybody does, because most people don't. Aesthetics in general need to die. You can have whatever aesthetic you have, but stop branding it with a name, if that makes sense. My personal aesthetic, I think I've said it before, 2005 to 2018 drama. If somebody would wear an outfit or have that makeup style in a 2005 to 2018 drama, yeah, it'll probably be on me at some point. But there have been so many. Latte girl, tomato girl, mob wife, which, let's be real, from everything I've seen, mob wife, makeup wise, is Jersey Shore. And I'm not saying that in a negative way. I'm saying everything's recycled. Coquette style is literally just rebranded 2009 Blair Waldorf style. Everything comes back around just with a different name, and we need to just stop. I saw a post by, I'm pretty sure it was Jessica Conrad that posted it, that was like, oh, the preppy emo girl, or preppy alt, or preppy goth, or something like that. I've never felt so attacked, by the way, literally me, to a T. If I start seeing things everywhere about preppy emo girls, or preppy scene girls, I'm gonna lose my mind though. When I was growing up, we always said, labels are for soup cans, or at least that's what the emo kids always said. Let's go right back to that. The beauty industry as a whole, I feel like, needs to shift. What we have now in 2025 needs to die, and we need to have it be reborn again. Let's go back into like 09 to 2012. Honestly, I would even be super happy with 2016 beauty industry over what we currently have. First, Instagram filters need to not be what they are. The overly face tuning, even on videos, that's what's getting to me now. I think we can all acknowledge that people have always face tuned their photos. People are now face tuning their videos, which is wild to me. And people are AI editing things. That also needs to, goodbye AI, goodbye. The beauty industry needs to get back to being real people. That's why we all flocked to YouTube at first. It was real people giving their real honest opinions before brands realized what they had and started sending out PR and started paying people. That's why we originally loved YouTube. Now it's just who can look the most aesthetic, whose AI edits them the best, who looks like a celebrity the most. Also, beauty industry, stop using the term clean. There are no regulations on that term. We all know that you can use that for anything. There's no regulations. Why are there 100 celebrity beauty brands? Why? Why do they keep coming out? I think I own like 2 rare beauty things. I don't own anything from Rhode. I've always been very skeptical when it comes to celebrity beauty brands, but now they're everywhere. I miss when the only celebrity brand was Anastasia Beverly Hills, where she started as a brand and an eyebrow shop, and all celebrities went to her. So then she became a glorified celebrity because everyone went to her for their brows, so everyone who read magazines knew who she was. So her brand was kind of a celebrity brand, but it was because she had the brand first. I miss that being the celebrity brand. Lip oils are literally just lip gloss. They're literally just lip gloss. Just very slightly tinted lip gloss. Also, dupe culture. Dupe culture has always been a thing. Always been a fan of dupes. Have always been a dupe girly. Dupe culture has always been a thing, but it's so blatant now. e.l.f. literally, their primer looking exactly like the Milk primer. We're not even gonna talk about Revolution and how much they literally directly copy everything from everyone, and they've been known for that. e.l.f. also did a direct dupe of the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless filter. The packaging even looks the same. Be creative. That's all I ask. Be creative. Have dupes that aren't blatant. Stop saying the quiet part out loud. Make people work for it. And then finally, influencer culture. We need a full shift because influencer culture, as it is in 2025, needs to die. We'll start with what happened to relatability? What happened to it? It also ties into what I was saying earlier about apartments. I follow creators because I like them, because they resonate with me. One of my Instagram mutuals, her name's Monica, I'll link her down below. She and I put out very similar content on Instagram because we're very similar people. I love following her because we're so similar. I can relate to so much of what she posts, and there's a lot of things that I don't feel comfortable saying out loud, but she does. And we've talked about that. I have plenty of people in the industry that I've gotten to know, friends, mutuals, people that I absolutely adore, people that I respect. And yes, I consider a lot of them my friends now, but a lot of them, the reason I followed them in the first place is because we are so similar. Take Linda, Glitter Fallout, as a prime example. We both had very similar day jobs, we'll start with that. We're both very into the same style. I don't show it as much, but that is my style. She only uses cruelty-free. I'm vegan. I don't know if she's talked about her favorite shows on socials much, but some of her favorite TV shows are some of my favorite TV shows. Her fashion style is how I've always wanted to dress, but I've never been brave enough to dress that way. It's not even anything outlandish or out there. It's just growing up in a Christian household, I wasn't allowed to dress certain ways, including ways that I love. I'll buy the clothes now, but actually wearing them out, I still get scared. She doesn't. Plus we're both cat moms. It's the relatability. Everyone didn't watch Jenna Marbles because she was this very polished creator. No, everyone watched Jenna Marbles because you could relate to her. When everyone watched Jenna Marbles, they suddenly became a 32-year-old lady that had a basketball game tomorrow because she was relatable. We don't have that anymore. Now influencers and content creators are all pretending. They claim to be struggling while using a $300 moisturizer while doing their skincare. Seeing somebody drop $700 on a Sephora haul 3 times a week when I don't currently have an oven because my oven died and I'm struggling to figure that out. I don't want that to be what's on my feed. I want someone else that I can relate to. I want to know I'm not alone. Also, overly sponsored content that's blatantly fake, we still need to keep that honesty. Content creators need to keep their honesty. Listen, day in the life videos, I don't have issues with day in the life videos unless they're just an ad, which a lot of them are, it seems like. What I do have an issue with is day in the life videos where you are up at 5 in the morning, because let's be honest, no you are not. Show us a real day in the life. Show us honesty. It all comes down to content creators need to be honest. I can be honest. I can be like, yeah, I'm up at 6:30 in the morning when my fiance is leaving for work, and then I rot in bed until like 8:30 in the morning. That's honesty. Oh, I do 3 productive things and then I rot for an hour. That's honesty. Also on that note about the whole waking up at 5 a.m. thing, let's stop telling people they need to do XYZ to have their lives together, because hi, not everyone can wake up at 5 in the morning. Not everyone can go and work out before work. Not everyone can leave the house at 9 a.m. Not everyone works from home. There's so many different things that being like, oh, this is the optimal way to do this. Yet in your life, it doesn't work for everyone. When I was going to my day job, there was no way that I could work out before work. I live upstairs. I have downstairs neighbors. Could not do an at-home workout at that hour. I would have to leave my house by 8 a.m. at the absolute latest to be at work. Generally a little bit before then. Wouldn't get home some days till 7 p.m. Then I would have dinner, and then I would sit on the couch with my fiance. I did not have time to be productive. And a lot of people live those same kind of lives and those same kind of jobs, especially if your job is stressful. It doesn't turn off when you get home. Content creators are out of touch on that front. They need to remember what it's like for the average person being out of touch. I love PR packages. I love getting PR packages. I've had quite a few in recent times, but I get smaller PR packages. I don't get the giant poppy vending machines as a prime example. I don't get poppy vending machine PR. What is that? I love poppy, don't get me wrong. It's so out of touch and people are just running with it. Can we try to root things in realism a little bit more? Can we try to be more in touch with the average person? We are going into a recession. I don't know how many times I need to say that. The giant PR packages are there to make the average consumer want the product more. Feel like, oh, this brand is amazing. You know, they'll send people all of this. They won't send that to just anyone. They don't even send that to most of the creators on their PR list. They send it to the top creators because A, the top creators will then talk about them more if they're getting more fun things, and B, they're not going to spend that kind of money on smaller creators that have a smaller return. It's all about the ROI. If a big brand's doing a contest where you can win one of their PR packages, it's not gonna be one of those excessive ones. Genuinely, I'm sorry to break it to you, but you're not gonna get a Poppy vending machine. At the end of the day, for everything, every single era of things that need to die in 2025, I think it all comes back to one core statement and one core value: be realistic. Everything comes back to be realistic. Content creators and brands and everything just feels so disconnected lately. We're going into a recession. Be realistic. Put out normal content, normalizing real lives. And please don't bash on people who live real lives. My office is very cluttered. It's not messy, it's cluttered. If I posted the state of my office online, I know I would get a lot of hate comments saying, that's disgusting, that's so messy. It's really not. I just have quite a few different series planned for Instagram. All that stuff is stored in here for now. I have a bunch of wedding DIYs I'm doing. All the wedding stuff is in here. There's a lot of clutter in my office, but it's lived in and it's not messy. I feel like far too often people, especially on TikTok, people are vicious on TikTok. Not to me, that's why I don't post there as often, which I should. If y'all think that I should start posting on TikTok, let me know. But someone posts an average lived-in home on TikTok and all the comments are, that's disgusting, you're disgusting. I'll post a Sustainability Sunday video filmed in my kitchen and I don't get comments saying it, but I get texts from people I know in real life saying, do your dishes. I do my dishes. Well, actually my fiance does the dishes. Normally I film in the kitchen when he's not home. So sorry that he'll wash them when he comes home from work. We don't wash the dishes immediately after dirtying them. Sometimes they sit in the sink until the next day. Oh, there's stuff everywhere. Your home shouldn't have that much stuff out. Why? Normal homes do. You're just so used to the influencer home. You're used to this fake persona that people put out. Let's be realistic. Let's remind people what normal homes are like. Not everybody is a minimalist. Not everyone likes minimalist lifestyle. I'm neurodivergent. If I don't see something that doesn't exist, I can't be a minimalist. Normalize normal, average lives and let people enjoy things. It's not cringe to have color in your home. It's not cringe to have figurines. It is not cringe for me to have Scully and Mulder and Zim. They're things that I love and I like to talk about because I love them. I just finished watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer and I got a Buffy print that is going on my wall. And I have people telling me it's cringe to enjoy a show and have a print relating to a show that I loved on my wall. I'm contemplating getting a Buffy tattoo and I'm told that that's cringe because why are you getting a TV show tattoo? Because let people enjoy things. Also, it's a tattoo that if you don't know the show, you won't know it's from the show. It's a quote. It really cut to my soul the first time that I heard it. And anyone who watched the show probably knows what the deepest cutting quote from that show is. Yeah, I want to get that tattooed on me. Just let people enjoy things. There's nothing cringe about enjoying something. There's nothing cringe about making yourself happy. There is something cringe about judging people though. I don't know, y'all. Again, so many things just need to die in 2025. And it all comes down to normalizing average lives and letting people enjoy things. Let people be happy and have personalities and not be little soulless automatons. I feel like I say it in every video that makeup doesn't have personality anymore, and let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. Let's give brands personality, creators personality, consumers personality. Let's bring back personality. So now I need to know, what trends do you want to see die in 2025? Beauty, lifestyle, influencer world, all of it. Drop it down below so that we can chat about it, because there's probably trends out there that I'm not even aware of. I feel like I've been consuming less content since I've been putting more content out, so I'm certain there's trends that I'm not even aware of that probably need to die this year. Please let me know. Keep me in the loop. I feel old. If you did like this video, make sure to subscribe. I put out new videos every Wednesday, Sunday, and then alternating Mondays and Fridays. Wednesdays are beauty and lifestyle related, so if that's what you're here for, hi, come back every Wednesday. When you do subscribe, make sure you hit the bell, otherwise YouTube will never tell you when I post. It's a little bit broken like that. Definitely comment down below and let me know about what trends you want to see die, because again, hi, apparently I'm old, I'm out of the loop. Also make sure you give the video a like, because it helps out way more than you know. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
I don't know, but I've been told the world outside is oh so cold. So cold.